Senator David Pocock.
Thank you, President. My question is to the Minister representing the Minister for Social Services, Minister Farrell. Australians rightly celebrate when we lead the world. We are rightly proud when we punch above our weight on the world stage in many things. But leading the world in gambling losses on a per capita basis is not something to celebrate. Australians lose some $25 billion every year gambling. Does the government agree that we need strong and decisive action to protect children and vulnerable people from the harmful effects of gambling and gambling advertising?
Thank you, Senator Pocock. Minister Farrell.
Thank you, President, and thank Senator Pocock for his question and his courtesy in giving us some advance notice of that question. Look, you rightly set out the amount Australians lose each year through gambling, and that obviously is a very significant amount of money. The government is concerned about the impact of gambling on children, and we've done a number of things since coming to government in this respect. The government recently established a parliamentary inquiry into gambling and its impact on gambling harm. One of the key focus areas of the parliamentary inquiry is considering the effectiveness of current gambling advertising restrictions, particularly on limiting children's exposure to gambling products and services, including through social media. I am aware of gambling-like games, for instance the video games that include loot boxes and social gaming, and they're of concern to many community members, and work is being done on this issue, and obviously will be part of the focus of the parliamentary inquiry that I referred to earlier. The Office of the E-Safety Commissioner has a guide on its websites for parents about gaming, including those with gambling-like
Thank you, Minister.
elements.
Your time has expired. Senator Pocock, first supplementary.
Thank you, President, and thank you, Minister. An ABC investigation last year revealed that the gambling industry has donated $80 million to political parties over the last 22 years. Given what we know about gambling and its effect on society, does the Minister believe it is still appropriate for any political party to accept donations from industries that make profit from gambling, given the effect on society?
Thank you, Senator Pocock. Minister Farrell.
Thank you, President, and again thank the Senator Pocock for his question and the information that he has provided to the Senate. Look, the Labor Party is very seriously interested in the reform of the electoral process, and of course we've sent a number of recommendations to the parliamentary committee that looks after the issue of electoral funding, the Joint Standing Committee on Electoral Matters. Some of the things that I have proposed as the Minister responsible in that area have been things like reducing the threshold levels for the disclosure of donations. So at the moment, the figure is
Your time has expired. Senator Pocock, second supplementary. Order.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Minister. How will the government ensure that no child is subjected to gambling advertising, whether that's on social media or in the broadcasting of live sports events?
Thank you, Senator Pocock. Minister.
But Walsh was gaining.
Minister.
Thank you, President. Again, thank Senator Pocock for his concern in this area. I actually didn't finish my previous answer, unfortunately, and I'll just say that One of the things that we're proposing to do is, in that space, is real-time disclosure of donations. The issue that you raise about harm on children, we have set up an inquiry, as I mentioned in one of my earlier answers, Senator Pocock, and I would hope that yourself and other members of the Senate who have got an interest in this area will take the opportunity of that inquiry to bring the sorts of issues that you've quite rightly raised here today. Bring that to the committee so that committee can look at these issues and deal with them in a sensible fashion.